So that does bring back to the point. How do we gamble responsibly?
Know your limits, for sure.
I think gamble with intention. Have some intentionality to what you're doing. Don't just be like, like I was gonna say, my mother-in-law, she would gamble. She'd have a set goal. Okay, I have to pay my rent this month. So that's what I'm gambling for right now. And once she gets her rent money, she's out. You know what I mean? So,
did she ever lose?
Oh yeah, of course. She would lose. But I mean, she would go there with, okay, I'm going in with $100. She goes to a casino or something. She understands that once that $100 is done, that's it. She leaves her bank card at home. It's just straight cash, right? So you got to have some kind of intentionality to what you're doing. Like, what's your purpose? Like, if you're just gambling just to get that big payday, but what does that payday look like? How much is enough? You got to know. You have to know what your threshold is.
Now, what advice would you guys give to your younger selves if they were in this new age world about gambling?
Don't get started. Don't do it.
That's the biggest one right there. Don't start.
But they're doing it. Their friends are doing it. They see their friend and they're talking to them like, look, man, you see this? Look what I won. $5.
Right.
What would you tell them? What would you tell them?
They tell you what they won. They never tell you what they lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They never tell you what they lose. Or the drama of how they lost, where a guy hits a last second shot and they were going to win $75, but they lost. They never ever tell you the whole story.
But if you were going to do it and you're going to do it responsibly, what advice and how would you tell your younger self to bet?
Set limits. Set daily limits, set weekly limits, monthly limits, and just really try to abide by those limits. I think that helps.
Don't use money you don't have is the biggest factor, I'd say. It has to be disposable income. If you're going to not pay a bill and use that money to gamble, don't do it. Use better judgment.
Better judgment. There's a game coming on. They've already reached their limits. They really want to play this game. They're looking at their phone. They want to play on this game. The game starts at 10:30. It's quarter after. They've already used up all their money, but they feel that they could win this game. The limits are gone. They're going to put more money down because it's already in your ear. Don't gamble.
If you don't have it, don't do it. It's just that simple.
But I mean, most kids don't really have it. They're using their parents' money, so it's like, understand where that money's coming from. So you have to have a concept of the value of money. And if you don't understand where the value of money is, you're not going to care. So a lot of these kids who are gambling now don't really care because it's like, oh, mom and dad will take care of me, if I'm in the hole, like you said, right? So it's hard for them to kind of understand that, but we got to let them know that, this stuff could affect your credit down the road. You can become addicted to these kind of things. This can be a gateway kind of addiction to other addictions, right? So, I mean, there's a whole slew of different things and consequences that can happen when you continue this gambling habit. But there is the fun side too, right? I always got to get back to the fun side.